Hallöchen und willkommen zu einem neuen Video. Jetzt wieder Crazy Party. Wir hatten ja schon einen Card-Battle zwischen Kevin, Gianni und mir. Könnt ihr euch übrigens gerne mal reinziehen. War das erste Video, genau. Und jetzt dachte ich mir, weil sowieso gerade ein Video hochlädt, nebenbei könnte ich mal was Neues machen. Und ich würde einfach bei den Arenen anfangen, die mal durchzuspielen. Also ich habe ja schon ziemlich viele, noch nicht alle, aber ich werde sie nochmal von Anfang an durchspielen, weil mir auch noch ein paar Karten fehlen. Bei normal müsste ich jetzt fast durch sein mit allen Karten. Und ja, genau, das machen wir einfach mal. Vielleicht machen wir es abwechselnd immer, weil es gibt ja hier einmal die... Oh Mann, ich stimme die Sprache. Genau, es gibt einmal die Battle Arenas, der Adventure-Teil, a Board Game, das ist auch genau, Online Play haben wir schon gemacht. Und deswegen würde ich sagen, fangen wir mit den Arenen an und dann schauen wir einfach mal weiter. Ja. Vielleicht machen wir es immer abwechselnd mit Adventure und Arena und Adventure und Arena und Adventure und Arena. So, ein bisschen schneller. Okay. Ach, ich liebe einfach diese Musik, ey. So genial. Wir spielen normal. Mit welchem Deck habe ich das denn immer am besten gespielt? Ich würde sagen, wir nehmen... Eigentlich hat der Fighting am meisten Lust. Mal gucken. Wir schauen einfach mal. Los geht's. Erinnert mich immer so ein bisschen an einen Gameboy-Spiele, die Mucke und auch die Sounds. Fighting type with 30 health points and 60 cards in his deck. The scratching cat normal type with 30 health points and 60 cards in his deck. Let's go. Turn 1. Pause. Left deflect. Snap. Hold up. Leg lock. Hold up. Snap. Hold up. Hold up. Fighting type. Uses hold up. Physical attack level increases from 0 to 1. Oh yeah. The scratching cat. Turn 1. The scratching cat draws 1 card from his deck. The scratching cat decides to change his type. The scratching cat is now fairy type. The scratching cat can change his type. Fairy. Sword, leg lock. Sword fighter. Other action. Sword, leg lock. Body, leg lock. Snap. Weapon deflect. Snap. Leg lock. Body, leg. Sword fighter. Ah, ich musste mal das Deck ändern, fällt mir auf. Aber das mache ich danach. Uses sword fighter. Has now the sword fighter posture. The scratching cat, turn 2. The scratching cat can draw. The scratching cat will be able to draw next turn. The scratching cat uses little tap. Foe uses 3 health points and now has 20. Foe pause, weapon slam, leg lock, body slam, leg lock, weapon deflect, other actions, weapon deflection, leg lock, body slam, leg lock, weapon deflect. You can select jump his card. Foe decided to jump a card he can't use. The scratching cat, turn 3. The scratching cat draws 1 card from his deck. The scratching cat uses little tap. Foe uses 3. Hey, immer diese... Foe, turn 4. Foe draws 1 card from his deck. Weapon slam, leg lock, body slam, leg lock, focus kick. Other actions, focus kick, fighting type 18, leg lock, fighting type 11, 6 physical power, 1 dollar restraint this time. Oops. Dollar restraint, Judicki 56, body slam, leg lock, snap, weapon deflection. He can't jump his card. Foe decided to jump a card he can't use. The scratching cat, turn 4. The scratching cat draws 1 card from his deck. The scratching cat uses magical ray. Foe uses 5 health points and now has 19 health points. Foe, turn 5. Foe draws 1 card from his deck. Snap, leg lock, focus, little kick, other actions, little kick. Little kick, das... Foe uses little kick. This is not very effective. The scratching cat uses 3 health points and now has 27 health points. Okay, the scratching cat, turn 5. The scratching cat draws 1 card from his deck. The scratching cat uses on. Fighting ist nicht so. Ich glaube, wir lassen uns mal Platz machen. Probier es mal an. Das ist dann nehmen wir einfach das normale Deck. Machen wir doch fertig. Ich schliepe. Oha, macht das mal. Mein Defense. The scratching cat, turn 8. The scratching cat draws 1 card from his deck. The scratching cat uses on. Turn 9. Prowess effects are ending. Physical attack level increase. Foe is asleep, unable to play. Jetzt mach ich doch mal fertig. Turn 9. The scratching cat draws 1 card from his deck. The scratching cat uses supplement. The scratching cat draws 1 card from his deck. Turn 10. Prowess effects are ending. Elixir of critical hit level. Foe sleep level. Foe is asleep, unable to play. Immer noch ist The scratching cat, turn 10. The scratching cat draws 1 card from his deck. The scratching cat uses scratch. Foe uses 4 health points and now has 12 health points in total. Turn 11. Yon's effects are ending. Foe sleep level decreases from 1 to 0. Foe draws 1 card from snap, leg lock, body slam, leg lock, focus kick, focus other actions, focus punch, focus kick, focus punch. Gucken, ob die Karte was Foe uses focus punch. This is not very effective. The scratching cat uses 9 health points and now has 18 health points in total. Foe's physical. The scratching cat, turn 11. The scratching cat draws one card from his deck. The scratching cat uses zero. This is super effective. Foe uses 12 points and now has 0 points and total.
Ja, danke fürs Fertigmachen. Das machen wir nicht nochmal.
The score is minus 20 points. You lost 10 points. You now have 0 coins. And here comes the end. Your performance allowed.
So, ja, bisschen mehr alles hier.
Main face of that play of reward, use statistics, manage your deck, online play, manage your decks, manage your decks.
Guck mal
Deck
kurz
deck 2, normal fire, deck 2, normal is up, 0 normalization, 4 for the deck, normalization, little tap, 0 for, out, 4 for, little tap, 0 for the deck, out, 4 for the deck, out, acoustic disturbance, 4 for the deck, out, 4 for the deck, out, normal type, 100 success, the launcher has 100 chance of becoming 1 dodge, and that during about 4 turns, normal stat. Acoustic scratch, 4 for the deck, slap, 4 for magical ray, 4 for the deck, body slam, 4 takedown, 4 little flood of energy, flurry swipes, little takedown, 4 little flood of energy, 4 for the flurry swipes, 4 for the deck, big flood of energy, 4 for general neutralization, 4 for ticket impact, 4 sound surge, 4 for the deck, sound. Sound ticket, little take top, match, slap, little hold up, 0, intimidate, 0 for the flight, 0 for the foot of blade, flight, 0 for top of dust, 0 for the deck, electrificate, top of dust, 0 for the deck, water barrier, 0 for turning powder, 4 for the elixir of turning powder, 4 for ember, 4 for the deck, molotov cocktail, overheat, 4 for fire punch, 4 for turning wind, 4 for...
Ja,
which deck would you like? Face the battle arenas. Face the battle arenas. Arena. Choose your flying. 3 bit normal. 3 bit select your deck. Deck 1. Flying. Deck 2. Normal with deck 2. Normal with fire. Get ready. The party is about to start. You'll be receiving 10 coins.
Los geht's. Normal gegen Normal.
Let the battle begin.
Ich hätte auch Flying nehmen können. Das ist irgendwie so
Normal type with
langweilig.
30 points and 60 cards in his deck. The white rabbit.
Weiße.
Let's go. Foe. Turn 1. Foe. Hit him. General fire punch. Acoustic is slap. Acoustic. Foe uses acoustic disturbance. But the white rabbit has a fairy card. The white rabbit uses natural mistrust. The white rabbit draws 1 card from his deck. The white rabbit. Turn 1. The white rabbit draws 1 card from his deck. The white rabbit uses little tap. Foe uses...
Hier.
Foe. Turn 2. Foe draws... Your current type is normal. Level 2. Hit him. General fire punch. Slap. Magical ray. Other actions. Magical ray. Slap. Fire punch. General neutralization. Hit impact. General fire punch. You can't use this card. Dump this card. Foe decided to dump a card he can't use. The white rabbit. Turn 2. The white rabbit draws 1 card from his deck. The white rabbit uses scratch. Foe uses 5 health points and now has 21 health. Foe. Turn 3. Foe draws 1. Your current type is normal. Level 3. Hit him. General fire punch. Slap. Magical ray. Scratch. Magical slap.
Ist mir
Foe uses
egal.
slap. The white rabbit loses 6 health points and now has 24 health points in total.
Aha.
The white rabbit. Turn 3. The white rabbit draws 1 card from his deck. The white rabbit uses Wanderlust. The white rabbit's paralysis level decreases from 0 to -1. Foe. Turn 4. Foe draws 1 card. Hit impact. General neutral.
Achso, okay.
Magical ray. Scratch. Turning wind. Other actions.
Ich dachte,
Turning wind.
jetzt
Scratch.
sich echt
Magical ray.
paralysiert.
Scratch. Magical ray.
Jetzt
Foe uses magical ray. The white rabbit loses 6 health points and now has 18 health points in total. The white
Noch
rabbit. Turn 4. The white
18
rabbit draws 1 card from his deck. The white rabbit uses on. But the white rabbit misses.
Ja.
Foe. Turn 5. Foe draws 1 card from his deck.
Schon nicht.
Hit him. General fire punch. Scratch. Turning wind. Scratch. Turning takedown. Other actions. Takedown. Turning scratch.
Scratch.
Foe uses scratch. The white rabbit loses 5 health points and now has 13 health points in total.
Ja.
The white rabbit. Turn 5. The white rabbit draws 1 card from his deck. The white rabbit uses Wanderlust. The white rabbit's paralysis level decreases from -1 to -2.
Das bringt dir
Foe.
doch
Turn 6.
gar
Foe draws
nichts.
1. Hit him. General fire punch. Turning wind. Your current type is normal. Level 9. Takedown. Magical ray. Other actions. Magical
Oh
takedown.
ja, Takedown, da bist du
Foe uses
fertig.
takedown. The white rabbit loses 13 health points and now has 0.
Sehr schön.
Foe takes some damages. Foe loses 4 health points and now has 17 health points in total.
Ja, ja,
Your score is 20 points.
den blöden Hasen haben wir schon mal geschafft. So.
You won 20 points. You now have the scratching cat.
The Scratching Cat. Jetzt ist die Cat. Das zweite. Die wechseln mir die Plätze hier.
Let the battle begin.
Das ist doch nicht wahr.
The scratching cat, normal type with 60 health points and 60 cards in his deck. Foe, normal type with 60 health points and 60 cards in his deck. Let's go. The scratching cat, turn 1. The scratching cat draws 1 card from his deck. The scratching cat uses little tap. Foe uses 4 health points and now has 56 health points in total. Foe, turn 1. Foe draws 1 little turning flurry swipes. Snap, hit impact, hideout. Other actions,
Ich bin
hideout.
eine Prügelkatze.
Foe uses hideout. Foe dodge level increases from 0 to 1. The scratching cat, turn 2. The scratching cat draws 1 card from his deck. The scratching cat uses magical shine. Foe uses 4 health points and now has 52 health points in total. Foe, turn 2. Foe draws 1 card from his deck. Little turning flurry swap, slap, hit impact, slap.
Oh,
Foe
schön.
uses slap. The scratching cat uses 6.
Ups.
The scratching cat, turn 3. The scratching cat draws 1 card from his deck. The scratching cat uses magical ray, but the scratching cat misses. Foe, turn 3. Foe, little turning flurry, hit impact, flurry swap, sound surge, other actions, sound surge, flurry swipes, hit impact, flurry swipes, turning wind, little flood of energy, turning wind. You can't use on this card.
Junken with
Foe decided to dump a card he can't use. The scratching cat, turn 4. The scratching cat draws 1 card from his deck. The scratching cat uses supplement. The scratching cat draws 1 card from his deck. Foe, turn 4. Foe draws 1 card from his deck. Little flurry, hit flurry swap, sound
Aber
surge.
was soll man gegen
Body
Allergie
slam.
machen?
Other action, body slam.
Body
Foe uses body
Slam.
slam. The scratching cat loses 13 health points and now has 41 health points in total.
Ja,
The scratching
Mann.
cat, turn 5. The scratching cat draws 1 card from his deck. The scratching cat uses supplement. The scratching cat draws 1 card from his deck. Foe, turn 5. Foe draws 1 card from his deck. Little flurry, hit impact, flurry, little flood of energy.
Oh ja.
Foe uses little flood of energy. The scratching cat loses 13 health points and now has 28 health points in total. The scratching cat, turn 6. The scratching cat draws 1 card from his deck. The scratching cat uses magical shine. Foe loses 4 health points and now has 48 health points in total. Foe, turn 6. Hideout
Ja,
misses. Foe dodge level decreases from 1 to 0. Foe dodge, flurry swipe, hit impact, flurry swipes.
Oh, die liebe ich, die
Foe
Karte.
loses flurry swipes. The scratching cat loses 5 health points and now has 23 health points in total. The scratching cat loses 5 health points and now has 18 health points in total. The scratching cat, turn 7. The scratching cat draws 1 card from his deck. The scratching cat uses magical shine. Foe loses 4 health points and now has 44 health
Hat
points
sie
in total.
sogar 3
Foe,
bis
turn 7.
4
Foe draws 1 card from
Züge.
flurry swipe, hit impact, sound, hit flurry swipes.
Hier. Gucken wir
Phone loses
nochmal.
3 slides. The scratching cat loses 5 health points and now has 13 health points in total. The scratching cat loses 5 health points and now has 8 health points in total. The scratching cat loses 5 health points and now has 3 health points in total. The scratching cat loses 8 health points and now has 0 health points in total.
Viermal hintereinander. Und das war's mit dir, mein Kätzchen.
You won 20 points.
20
You now have 50
Coins.
coins. The new has opened to the north.
Und es geht weiter mit einem neuen Pfad.
The map pool. The map pool.
Mit what? Wie heißt das Viech?
Let the battle begin. The map pool, normal type with 90 health points and 56 cards in his deck. Foe, normal type with 90 health points and 60 cards in his deck.
Okay.
Let's go. The map pool, turn 1. The map pool draws 1 card from his deck. The map pool moves second. Foe, turn 1. Foe draws 1 Molotov, Cox, Little, Level, General, Move, Sound, Surge, Hit Impact, Running Wind, other actions, Turning Wind.
Normal gegen
You can't use some of his
normal.
cards.
Burning Wind.
Foe decided to target card you can't use.
Junked.
The map pool, turn 2. The map pool draws 1 card from his deck. The map pool moves second. The normal level of foe decreases from 1 to 0.
Hey!
Foe draws Molotov, General, Sound, Surge, Hit Impact, Magical Ray, other actions, Magical Ray, Hit Impact, Sound, Surge. General, Neutralization, Little, Level, Energy, Molotov, Cocktail. You can't use this card. Foe decided to target card you can't use. The map pool, turn 3. The map pool draws 1 card from his deck. The map pool uses hand attack. Foe success level decreases from 0 to -1. Foe success level decreases from 0 to -1. Foe, turn 3. Foe draws little left general sound, hidden, magical, body slam, other actions, body slam, magical ray, hit impact, sound surge, general neutralization, little level energy, general neutralization. General neutralization, normal type 18, 100 success, the launcher takes the neutral posture, the target takes the neutral posture, changes the environment to neutral, normal environment, posture, offensive. You can't use this card, you want to jump this card. Foe decided to jump a card you can't use. The map pool, turn 4. The map pool draws 1 card from his deck. The map pool decided to jump a card you can't use. Foe, turn 4. Foe draws little sound, hidden, magical, body slam, overheat, other actions, overheat. You can't use this card, jump this card. Foe decided to jump a card you can't use. The map pool, turn 5. The map pool draws 1 card from his deck. The map pool decided to jump a card you can't use. Foe, turn 5. Foe draws your first type is normal, level 4. Little sound surge, hit impact, magical ray.
Jetzt können wir
Foe uses magical ray. The map pool uses 6 health points and now has 84 health points in total. The map pool, turn 6. The map pool draws 1 card from his deck. The map pool uses slap. Foe uses 6 health points and now has 84 health points in total. Foe, turn 6. Foe draws little sound surge, hit impact, body slam, hideout, scratch, hideout, body slam.
Body
Foe uses
slam.
body slam. The map pool uses 13 health points and now has 71 health points in total. The map pool, turn 7. The map pool draws 1 card from his deck. The map pool uses little kick. This is super effective. Foe uses 8 health points and now has 76 health points in total.
Boah.
Foe, turn 7. Foe draws 1 little left sound, hit impact. Sounds little level energy.
Dafür haben
Foe
wir
uses
die.
little left energy. The map pool uses 13 health points and now has 58 health points in total. The map pool, turn 8. The map pool draws 1 card from his deck. The map pool decided to jump a card you can't use. Foe, turn 8.
Muss deiner
Hand attack effects are ended. Foe success level increases from -1 to 0. Foe draws 1 card from his deck.
Success auf 0 ist.
Your current type is normal, level 10. Sound surge, hit impact, hideout, scratch, overheat, other actions, overheat, scratch, hideout, hit impact, sound surge, hit impact, hideout, scratch. Foe uses scratch. The map pool uses 5 health points and now has 53 health points in total. The map pool, turn 9. The map pool draws 1 card from his deck. The map pool uses critical hit. Foe uses 22 health points and now has 54 health points in total. Foe's paralysis level increases from 0 to 1.
Und
Foe,
auch noch
turn 9. Foe draws 1 card from his
paralysiert.
deck.
Ich werd wahnsinnig. Hallo?
Sound surge, hit
Achso.
impact, scratch, overheat, scratch.
Probieren wir
The target paralysis, Foe trying to move. Foe managed to act normally. Foe uses scratch. The map pool uses
Yeah.
5 health points and now has 48 health points in total. The map pool, turn 10. The map pool draws 1 card from his deck. The map pool decided to jump a card you can't use. Foe, turn 10. Body slam has effects are ending. Foe's paralysis level decreases from 1 to 0. Foe draws 1 card.
Ich wusste gar nicht, dass Body Slam auch
Sound
paralysiert
surge, hit impact,
kann.
hideout, overheat. General neutralization, swipes, other actions. Fury
Wieder
swipes.
was gelernt.
Foe uses fury swipes. The map pool uses 5 health points and now has 43 health points in total. The map pool uses 5 health points and now has 38 health points in total. The map pool uses 5 health points and now has 33 health points in total. The map pool uses 5 health points and now has 28 health points in total. The map pool, turn 11. The map pool draws 1 card from his deck. The map pool uses Foe uses 13 health points and now has 41 health points in total.
Okay.
Foe, turn 11. Foe draws 1 card from his third type is normal, level 16. Sounds, hit impact, hideout, overheat, general neutral, hideout, other actions, hideout, general overheat, hideout, hit impact, sound surge, hit impact, hideout.
Ich hab dich
Foe uses
fast.
hideout. Foe's dodge level increases from 0 to 1. The map pool,
Mein
turn 12. The map pool draws 1 card from his deck. The map pool uses kick. This is super effective. Foe uses 14 health points and now has 27 health points in total.
Hallo, was hast du
Foe,
denn
turn 12.
für...
Foe draws 1 card, sound surge, hit impact, overheat, general neutral, hideout. Hit flood of other actions, hit flood of energy.
Nimm das hier. Hoffentlich macht sich fertig.
The map pool uses 19 health points and now has 9 health points in total.
Boah, noch
The
9.
map pool, turn 13. The map pool draws 1 card from his deck. The map pool uses take down. Foe uses 19 health points and now has 8 health points in total. The map pool took some damages. The map pool uses 6 health points and now has 3 health points in total. Foe, turn 13.
Wow.
Foe sound surge, hit impact, overheat, general neutral, hideout. Turning wind, other actions, turning wind, hideout, general neutralization, overheat, hit impact, sound surge, sound surge, hit impact.
Dafür können wir die Giga-Impact machen.
Foe uses hit impact. The
Bam!
map pool uses 3 health points and now has 0 health points in total. Foe uses defeat. Foe took some damages. Foe uses 2 health points and now has 6 health points in total.
Ganz knapp besiegt.
Your score is 20 points.
Und wir sind
You
durch.
won 20 points. You now have 70 points. The new ad is opening to the north.
Das ist hier ein...
You please make your choice. Magical shine, normal type, free magical power, 100 success, wonder, magical shine, normal type, free magical power.
Die wollen wir
Magical shine, normal type, free magical power, 100. Please make your choice. Wonder, forgiveness, normal type, neutral, normalization, supplement, normal type, double team, normal echo, normal type 1, neutral talent, normal type, increase in power, normal beyond, normal type 1, reflex, normalization, normal type 1, prudence, normal type 1, natural mistrust, normal type, natural preservation.
Okay, sind schon noch ein paar.
Forgiveness,
Ich dachte, das wären gar nicht
neutral,
mehr.
normalization, normal type 4, 100 success, 100 chance of changing the launcher's type into normal, 100 chance of changing the target's type into normal, normal offensive type. Neutral normalization, normal type 4, 100. Please make your choice. Wanderlust, normal type, 100 success. The launcher has a 100 chance of becoming -1 in paralysis, and that during about 4 turns. Normal status. Forgive Wanderlust, normal type, 100 success. The launcher has a 100 chance of becoming -1. Wanderlust, normal type, 100. Natural Natural Mr. Prudence, normal type, 100 success. The launcher has 100 chance to take one card fairy from his deck. Normal manipulation, Prudence, normal type, 1. Please make yawn, increase in power, normal yawn, normal type 1. 75 success. In about 1 turn, the target has 100 chance of becoming 1 asleep. And that during about 2 turns, normal mouth. Yawn, normal type 1. 75 success.
Yawn ist auch.
And here comes the end.
Zack.
1837, the card.
Sehr
Your performance allows
schön.
you to add 70 points to your money box. Your money box has now 1330 points in total. Congratulations and thank you. Main menu, go to the adventure. Place the battle arenas. Place the battle arenas. Arena.
So.
Choose flying.
Damit
3 victories, 6 defeats, 18.89 is an average and 70 maximum score.
können wir dann Flying machen. Ich muss nur
Ops 1801. Ops. Great.
in,
News text. Mine of Firegrass, Ice, Bug, and Steel.
in die Liste gucken, was wirklich gut gegen
Grass, Firegrass, Ice, Bug, and Steel. Grass, Water, Ground, and Rock. Steel, Ice, Rock, and Fairy. Ice, Grass, Ground, Flying, and Dragon. Ground, Ice, Grass, Ground, Fire, Electric, Poison, Rock, and Steel. Fighting, Normal, Ice, Rock, Dark, and Steel. Ground, Fighting, Normal, Ice, Rock, Dark, and Steel. Ghost, Psychic, and Ghost. Psychic, Fighting, and Poison. Dragon. Bug, Grass, Psychic, and Dark. Electric, Water, and Flying. Rock, Fire, Ice, Flying, and Bug. Poison, Grass, and Fairy. Flying, Grass, Fighting, and Bug. Normal, Flying, Grass, Fighting, and Bug. Normal isn't strong against anything. Water, Fire, Ground, and Rock. Fairy, Fighting, Dragon, and Dark.
Schön, wenn so
Dark,
eine
Psychic, and Ghost.
Liste
Dark, Psychic, and Ghost. Talk and weaknesses. Type weak against.
Okay, steht aber gar nichts drin, um ehrlich zu
Talk and Dark,
sein.
Fairy, Water, Normal, Flying, Poison, Rock, Electric, Bug, Dragon, Psychic, Ghost, Fighting, Ground, Fire, Fighting, Ghost, Psychic, and Ghost. Fighting, Normal, Ice, Rock, Dark, and Steel. Ground, Fighting, Normal, Ice, Rock, Dark, and Steel.
Und es steht auch drin, dass Fighting gut gegen Normal ist. Das ist ja auch Quatsch, ne? Haben wir ja gerade gesehen.
Crazy Party base. Op 64C. Crazy fighting. Crit grass. 2 victory. Fighting. Flying. 3 victory. 6 defeats. 18.89 is flying. 3 select your deck. Deck 1. Flying. Deck 2. Normal with fire.
Nehmen wir einfach Normal?
Deck 3. Fighting and deck 4. Grass and normal. Deck 3. Fighting and normal.
Oder
Deck 2.
Fight?
Deck 3. Deck 4. Grass and normal. Deck 5. Poison and electric. Deck 6. Fighting and steel. Deck 7. Deck 6. Deck 5. Deck 4.
Ich weiß
Deck
gar
2.
nicht,
Normal with fire.
womit ich bisher immer gekämpft habe. Wir probieren Normal. Mal gucken. Meistens ist es ja eine gute Mischung.
Deck 2. Normal with fire. Get ready. The card. You will be receiving 10 points. Let the battle begin. Foe, normal type with 30 health points and 60 cards in his deck. The Dragonfly, flying type with 30 health points and 52 cards in his deck.
Dragonfly.
Let's go. Foe, turn 1. Foe, dodge, running, scratch, counter, fury swipe, little love, and other actions. Other actions, fury, counter, scratch, burning powder.
Ach, ich hab Burning Powder.
Foe uses burning powder. The Dragonfly burning level increases from 0 to 1.
Du brennst.
The Dragonfly, turn 1.
so.
The Dragonfly draws 1 card from his deck. The Dragonfly uses tech. Foe uses 4 health points and now has 26 health points in total. The Dragonfly is suffering because of immune burn. The Dragonfly uses 3 health points and now has 27 health points in scratch, counter, fury swipe, little love, acoustic disturbance. Your current type is normal, level 1. Foe uses acoustic disturbance. The Dragonfly uses 4 health points and now has 23 health points in total.
Ja, schön.
The Dragonfly, turn 2. The Dragonfly draws 1 card from his deck. The Dragonfly uses Frenetic Flight. The Dragonfly's dodge level increases from 0 to 2. The Dragonfly is suffering because of immune burn. The Dragonfly uses 3 health points and now has 20 health points in total. Foe, turn, scratch, sound surge,
Immer
scratch.
noch am Brennen.
Foe uses scratch. The Dragonfly uses 5 health points and now has 15 health points in total. The Dragonfly, turn 3. Burning powder effects are ending. The Dragonfly's burning level decreases from 1 to 0. The Dragonfly draws 1 card from his deck. The Dragonfly uses Glowing Wind. Foe uses 6 health points and now has 20 health points in total. Foe, turn 4. Foe draws fury swipe, little love, and normalization. Fire punch. Other actions, fire punch, normalization. Foe uses normalization. Foe's normal level increases from 5 to 6. The Dragonfly, turn 4. The Dragonfly draws 1 card from his deck. The Dragonfly uses Stealth.
Oh, die
Foe uses
schießt.
13 health points and now has 7 health points in total.
Oh, krass.
Foe, turn 5. Foe draws 1 sound surge, fury swipe, little love, and fire punch, little love.
Komm schon, du musst den Rest geben.
The Dragonfly uses 13 health points and now has 2 health points in total.
Nein, noch 2.
The Dragonfly, turn
Das
5.
macht er
The
mich
Dragonfly draws 1
wahrscheinlich.
card from his deck. The Dragonfly uses tech. Foe uses 4 health points and now has 3 health points in total.
Oh, noch 3. Oh mein Gott,
Foe
das
draws 1 card.
muss ich
Sound surge,
gerade.
fury swipe, fire punch, overheat, slap, other actions, slap, overheat, fire, fury swipes.
Okay, die muss treffen. Die muss nicht daneben gehen.
Foe uses fury swipes. The Dragonfly uses 2 health points and now has 0 health points in
Ja.
total. The Dragonfly has been defeated.
Das ist immer eine
Your score is
knappe
20
Sache mit Normal. Das ist echt nicht einfach.
You won 20 points. You now have 30 coins. A new map is opening to the north.
Weiter geht's mit
Let the battle begin.
dem neuen Kampf.
Foe, normal type with 60 health points and 60 cards in his deck. The Prankster Duck, flying type with 60 health points and
The
58 cards.
Prankster Duck.
Let's go.
Oder
Foe,
wie
turn
Kevin
1.
sie
Foe draws 1
getauft
card.
hat. Die Gangster Duck.
Normalization. Scratch, magical sound, acoustic, fury swipe, acoustic disturbance. Foe uses acoustic disturbance. The Prankster Duck uses 4 health points and now has 56 health points in total.
Sogar geklappt.
The Prankster Duck, turn 1. The Prankster Duck draws 1 card from his deck. The Prankster Duck uses flight. The Prankster Duck's flying level increases from 1 to... Foe, turn 2.
Das
Foe
ist
draws
aber
normally scratch, magical sound, fury swipe, little love, other actions, little fury sound, magic, scratch, normalization, scratch. Foe uses
Scratch.
scratch. The Prankster Duck uses 5 health points and now has 51 health points in total.
Sehr
The
schön.
Prankster
Immer
Duck,
weg
turn
mit
2.
dem
The Prankster Duck draws 1
Health.
card from his deck. The Prankster Duck uses Glowing Wind. Foe uses 6 health points and now has 54 health points in total. Foe, turn 3. Foe draws normalization, little love, energy, fury swipe, little other actions, little fury sound, magical ray, normalization, magical ray.
Nimm
Foe uses magical ray.
das.
The Prankster Duck uses 6 health points and now has 45 health points in total. The Prankster Duck, turn 3. The Prankster Duck draws 1 card from his deck. The Prankster Duck uses
Boah.
Foe loses 13 health points and now has 41 health points in total.
Nicht schlecht, nicht
Foe,
schlecht.
turn 4. Foe draws 1 card from normalization, sound, serve. Little normalization, little event, normalization, little energy. Normalization, other actions. Other act, little normalization, little sound, normalization.
Okay, ich muss normalisieren.
Foe loses normalization. Foe's normal level increases from 7 to 8. The prankster duck, turn 4. The prankster duck draws 1 card from his deck. The prankster duck loses.
Nochmal.
Foe loses 13 health points and now has 28 health points in total. Foe, turn 5. Foe draws sound, little level energy. Little normalization, little energy. Little energy. Other actions. Little level energy.
Komm schon,
Foe loses
13
little level energy. The prankster duck loses 13 health points and now has 32 health points in total. The prankster duck, turn 5. The prankster duck draws 1 card from his deck. The prankster duck uses his natural powder.
Ah, das ist schön, das Patch
Foe, turn 6. Foe draws 1 sound, little level normalization, little ever. Other actions, ever. Normalization, little level energy. Little level energy.
Oder für
Little level energy.
Swipes. Es ist schwer zu entscheiden. Erstmal die hier.
Foe loses little level energy. The prankster duck loses 13 health points and now has 19 health points in total. The prankster duck, turn 6. The prankster duck draws 1 card from his deck. The prankster duck uses frenetic flight.
Frenetic.
The prankster duck's level increases from 0 to 2.
Na, sehr schön.
Foe, turn 7. Foe draws 1 pure first type is normal, level 14. Sound, serve, fury swipe, normalization, hit, ever, turning powder, other actions, turning ever, hit, fury swipes.
Ja, probieren wir mal die.
Foe loses fury swipes. The prankster duck loses 5 health points and now has 14 health points in total. The prankster duck loses 5 health points and now has 9 health points in total. The prankster duck loses 5 health points and now has 4 health points in total.
Mach
The prankster
4.
duck, turn 7. The prankster duck draws 1 card from his deck. The prankster duck uses hydration. The prankster duck's turning level decreases from 0 to -1. The prankster duck gets 5 health points and now has 9 health points in total. Foe, turn 8. Foe draws 1 card from the first type is normal, level 16. Sound, serve, normalization, hit, level ever, turning out, other actions, out, turning ever. Hit, level energy.
Big Flood of Energy,
Foe
Mann.
loses big level energy. The prankster duck loses 9 health points and now has 0 health points in total. The prankster duck has been defeated.
Boah.
Your score is
Wieder
20
eine
points.
knappe Geschichte, muss ich sagen.
You won 20 points. You now have 50 points.
Ja,
But who has the opening to the board?
nächster Path. Brrr.
Let the battle begin.
Let the battle
Foe, normal type with
begin.
90 health points and 60 cards in his deck. The Phoenix, flying type with 90 health points and 60
Der
cards in his deck.
Phoenix.
Let's go. Foe, turn 1. Foe draws 1
Dass der
card from his deck.
Asche wieder aufersteht. Na dann.
Ember, Molotov, scratch, slap, and roll with fire punch. Other actions.
Womit
Fire,
fangen
ember,
wir
slap,
an?
scratch, Ember, Ember.
Ember ist immer
Foe
gut.
loses Ember. The Phoenix loses 3 health points and now has 87 health points in total. The Phoenix, turn 1. The Phoenix
Irgendwas
draws 1
ist
card from his deck. The Phoenix uses deck. Foe loses 4 health points and now has 86 health points in total. Foe, turn 2. Foe draws, scratch, slap, and roll, fire punch, slap. Other actions. Slap, fire, and roll, slap, scratch, Molotov cocktail. Scratch, Molotov cocktail. You can't use this card, dump this card. Foe decided to dump the card, you can't use it. The Phoenix, turn 2. The Phoenix draws 1 card from his deck. The Phoenix uses Foe and wins. Foe loses 6 health points and now has 80 health points in total. Foe, turn 3. Foe draws little other actions. Little slap, fire punch, general slap, scratch, scratch.
Scratch geht immer.
Foe loses scratch. The Phoenix loses 5 health points and now has 82 health points in total. The Phoenix, turn 3. The Phoenix draws 1 card from his deck. The Phoenix uses sharp and wins.
Oh,
Foe loses 10 health points and now has 70 health points in total.
schöne
Foe, turn
Karte.
4. Foe draws 1 card from his deck.
Shopping.
Body slam, other actions. Body little slap, fire punch, slap. Foe loses slap. The Phoenix loses 6 health points and now has 76 health points in total. The Phoenix, turn 4. The Phoenix draws 1 card from his deck. The Phoenix uses deck. Foe loses 13 health points and now has 57 health points in total. Foe, turn 5. Foe
Immer
draws 1
gleich die
card from his
krassen.
deck. Body
Also
slam.
vielleicht ist
Little
es
level energy.
echt
Fire punch, general slap, general fire, little body slam.
eine coole.
Foe loses body slam. The Phoenix loses 13 health points and now has 63 health points in total. The Phoenix, turn 5. The Phoenix draws 1 card from his deck. The Phoenix uses deck. Foe loses 4 health points and now has 53 health points in total.
Ja,
Foe, turn 6. Foe draws slap, general fire punch, little level swipes, turning powder action, turning powder. Little level energy.
dafür haben wir das
Foe loses
hier.
little level energy. The Phoenix loses 13 health points and now has 50 health points in total.
Du hast
The Phoenix,
weniger.
turn 6. The Phoenix draws 1 card from his deck. The Phoenix uses deck. Foe loses 4 health points and now has 49 health points in total. Foe, turn 7. Foe draws 1 card from his deck. Slap, general fire punch, fury swipe, turning powder, turning wind, turning powder, fury swipe.
Aber wir haben
Foe
Fury
loses fury swipes. The
Swipes.
Phoenix loses 5 health points and now has 45 health points in total. The Phoenix loses 5 health points and now has 40 health points in total.
Na, immerhin.
The Phoenix, turn 7. The Phoenix draws 1 card from his deck. The Phoenix uses Whirlwind.
Oh
Foe
oh.
loses 19 health points and now has 30 health points in
Ja.
Foe, turn 8.
So was denn
Foe draws 1
richtig
slap, general neutral fire punch, turning powder, turning wind, general neutral other actions. General turning fire punch, general neutral slap, general fire punch, turning powder, turning wind, turning powder, fire, general slap.
Wir nehmen ein bisschen
Foe loses
Slap.
slap. The Phoenix loses 6 health points and now has 34 health points in total. The Phoenix, turn 8. The Phoenix draws 1 card from his deck. The Phoenix uses Whirlwind.
Oh nein, nicht schon wieder. Ah.
Foe loses 19 health points and now has 11 health points in total. Foe jumps.
Oh oh.
Foe, turn 9. Foe draws general fire punch, turning powder, turning wind, ever. Other actions, ember, turning fire, general neutral fire punch, turning powder, turning ember.
Okay, wir haben nicht
Turning
wirklich
powder.
was Gutes.
Foe loses turning powder. The Phoenix's turning level increases from 0 to 1. The Phoenix, turn 9. The Phoenix draws 1 card from his deck. The Phoenix uses Whirlwind.
Oh nein, wir sind kaputt.
Foe loses 11 health points and now has 0 health points in total. Foe has been defeated.
Schade.
The Phoenix is suffering because of being burned. The Phoenix loses 3 health points and now has 31 health points in total. Your score is minus
Hoffen
24.
wir, dass wir jetzt gleich bessere Karten haben. Ich habe eigentlich wenig Lust, jetzt nochmal zu verlieren.
You lost 20 points.
Ja,
You now have 30
ja.
points.
Wissen wir schon. Also wir haben noch zweimal die Möglichkeit, also dieses Mal und noch einmal gegen den Phoenix zu kämpfen.
Let the battle begin.
Dann ist es vorbei.
Foe, normal type with 90 health points and 60
Aber
cards in his
wir
deck.
haben wieder den ersten
The Phoenix,
Zug. Das
flying type with 90 health points and 60 cards in his deck.
könnte...
Let's go. Foe, turn 1. Foe draws 1 card from his deck.
Entschuldigung.
Sounds other actions. Sounds overheat. Scratch. Body slam. Hideout. Slap. Slap. Hideout.
Na, immerhin Hideout.
Focus is hideout. Focus dodge level increases from 0 to 1. The Phoenix, turn 1. The Phoenix draws one card from his deck. The Phoenix decides that the card he can't use.
Nee, muss
Go,
rein.
turn 2. Go, dodge 1, slap. Body slam, scratch, overheat. Sounds overheat. Sounds overheat. Other actions. Overheat. Sounds overheat. Scratch. Body slam, slap.
Was jetzt nehmen? Slap zieht wahrscheinlich
Focus is
mehr.
slap. The Phoenix loses 6 health points and now has 84 health points in total.
Ist schon mal
The Phoenix,
gut.
turn 2. The Phoenix draws one card from his deck. The Phoenix uses turning powder. Go, turning level increases from 0 to 1.
Du zündest mich an.
Go, turn 3.
So.
Go, dodge 1, slap. Overheat. Sounds overheat. Scratch. Body slam, scratch. Over, sounds over, slap. Other actions. Other action, slap.
Slap ich dich halt.
Focus is slap. The Phoenix loses 6 health points and now has 78 health points in total. Foe suffering because of immune burn. Foe loses 3 health points and now has 87 health points in total. The Phoenix, turn 3. The Phoenix draws one card from his deck. The Phoenix uses flowing wind. Foe loses 6 health points and now has 81 health points in total. Foe, turn 4. Burning powder effects ending. Foe, Go, body scratch. Overheat, sounds overheat, take out, other actions, take out, sounds overheat, scratch, body slam, body slam.
Body slam.
Focus, body slam. The Phoenix loses 13 health points and now has 65 health points in total. The Phoenix, turn 4. The Phoenix draws one card from his deck. The Phoenix decided that the card he can't use. Foe, turn 5. Foe, body, scratch, overheat, sounds overheat, take down, hideout, other actions, hideout, take down.
Wir können Takedown machen.
Foe
Komm schon, treff. Ja!
The Phoenix loses 19 health points and now has 46 health points in total. Foe took some damages. Foe loses 6 health points and now has 75 health points in total. The Phoenix, turn 5. The Phoenix draws one card from his deck. The Phoenix uses turning powder. Foe turning level increases from 0 to 1.
Zünd mich doch an.
Foe, turn 6. Hideout effects are ending. Foe, Foe draws one card, scratch, overheat, sounds overheat, hideout, acoustic, other actions, acoustic, hideout, overheat, sounds overheat, scratch.
Wir nehmen Scratch.
Foe loses scratch. The Phoenix loses 5 health points and now has 41 health points in total. Foe suffering because of immune burn. Foe loses 3 health points and now has 72 health points in total. The Phoenix, turn 6. The Phoenix draws one card from his deck. The Phoenix decided to jump a card he can't use. Foe, turn 7. Turning power effects are ending. Foe turning level. Foe draws sounds overheat, hideout, acoustic, fury swipes, other actions, fury swipes.
Fury Stripes.
Foe loses fury swipes. The Phoenix loses 5 health points and now has 36 health points in total. The Phoenix loses 5 health points and now has 31 health points in total. The Phoenix loses 5 health points and now has 26 health points in total. The Phoenix loses 5 health points and now has 21 health points in total.
Noch 21, komm schon, das muss klappen. Ja,
Oh,
du bist schon wieder
sounds overheat, hideout, acoustic disturbance, fire punch, other action, acoustic hideout, overheat, sounds overheat, hideout, acoustic disturbance. Foe loses acoustic disturbance. The Phoenix loses 4 health points and now has 17 health points in total.
Noch 17,
The
mein
Phoenix, turn 8.
Freund.
The Phoenix
Das
draws one
kommt
card
von
from
der
his deck. The Phoenix
Welt.
uses tailwind.
Das
Foe,
hat dir
turn
nicht
9.
viel
Foe draws
gebracht.
one card from overheat, sounds overheat, hideout, fire punch, kick, other actions, kick,
Und jetzt mach ich dich fertig.
The Phoenix loses 17 health points and now has 0 health points in total.
Ja, Mann. So macht man das.
1849. Your score is 20 points. You won 20 points. You now have 50 coins. A new asset opening to the north.
Und hier kommt das
You will successfully
Ende.
manage to complete all of his arenas. This will give you the right to get 5 cards from his arena's type, as many as you need.
We know. As many as you need. Also eigentlich need ich more. Aber
Let's fly in type 1. Works as a reaction against the wind card. Requires the launcher mythology. Fly in type 100 success. The launcher has a 100 chance to take 1 card environment from his deck. Fly in manipulation. Lift. Mythology. Fly in type. Mythology. Fly in type. Please make it lift. Let's fly. Fly in type 1. Lift. Fly in type 1. Let's fly. Fly in type 1. Works as a parry against the ground card. 100 success. Lift. Fly in type 1. Works as a reaction against the wind card. Requires the launcher to be fly in type. Let's fly. Fly in type 1. Works as a parry against the ground card. 100. Lift. Fly in type 1. Let's fly. Lift. Fly in let's fly.
Oh, was? Ich habe bei Flying mehr Karten schon als bei Unarm. Hier sind nur
Lift. Let's fly.
2.
Lift. Fly. Fly in type 1.
Das ist ja krass.
Please make lift. Fly in type 1. Lift. Fly in type 1. Works as a reaction against the wind card. Requires the launcher to be fly in type. 100 success. Add 5 health points to the launcher. The launcher's level in his current type increases by 1. Fly in reaction type. You get the object lift. X4 for a total of 4. And here comes the end. The party is ending. It is now time to calculate the scores. Your performance allows you to add 50 coins to your money box. Your money box has now 1380 coins in total. Congratulations and thank
Sehr
you.
cool, wir haben alle Karten.
Main menu. Go to the
Genial.
Facebook Battle Arenas.
Okay, cool.
Facebook Battle
Dann
Arenas.
machen wir im nächsten Part mit Fighting und Grass weiter. Grass, da brauche ich dringend Karten. Und Fighting habe ich, glaube ich, fast alle auch bald. Aber ja, noch nicht ganz. Deswegen führen wir das noch weiter. Genau. Also dann, wir hören uns wieder.